What is up, everybody? Mr. Letter here, bringing you guys another Journey video. This is episode 2. Hopefully you guys liked the last one. I really did enjoy filming that. And now today's Journey video is going to be a little bit more down the road from when I was 8. This next video is going to be fast forwarding to when I was 11. So that's 3 years ahead, and it's kind of a little bit more down the road, and I know it's kind of jumping, and this show is all about getting detailed, but I'm sorry, I gotta fix this mic here. So the show is all about getting detailed, and we're skipping ahead, I know, but this is a good story that I felt that I needed to tell you guys. So I was about 11 years old, and again, I didn't have the best childhood, and didn't necessarily have all the necessities you need as an 11-year-old, like good clothes, good family, food on the table every night, kind of stuff like that. So as growing up, it was very hard, and I'm surprised that I am the way I am today. Very smart and all about my education and my career, and I don't really focus on the outside life of Coven Letter. Sometimes, I mean, yeah, sure, I hang out with friends and all that, but that's a more story down the road. But so this story is when I was 11. I was it was a warm summer day, and I know that sounds like a cliche, but it really was warm out. It was a summer day, and I remember my sister and my brother had just gotten done being beaten by my mother, and I knew it was time that I was fed up with all of this crap that was going on. And even as an 11-year-old, so guys, I hope you guys understand that 11 years old, you don't really know much about what's going on in the world and who's doing what and who's the president. You don't really care. All you care about is your friends at school and your clothes that you're going to wear tomorrow and your toys and all that kind of stuff. At 11 years old, you don't really know anything. But I knew that this wasn't right, and I knew I could not stand for it anymore, and I was done. I was just completely fed up with the way I was being treated and the way my family members were being treated, that I knew that I needed to find a new way to, a new life, to start over. So I actually packed up a bag. Now, again, I was 11, got me some slack here, that I packed a bag. It was more or less a pillowcase full of what I wanted to live off of. Don't know where I was going, but I ended up putting all toys in there. And I was just like, this is all I'm going to need. I'm not going to need clothes or food or anything, just toys. And I wasn't really thinking, obviously. I actually snuck out the window, and I climbed out my window, walked down the street about a block and a half, and I found this old bridge down this road that no one really ever used. This wasn't the town that I lived in, so there was people around, but it was like about a good, let's say, not even 2 blocks from the nearest house. Like, somebody could easily see me living down there, but back then I didn't think of that kind of stuff. So it was an old bridge, and I went under there and I put my pillowcase down, and I started unpacking my toys underneath the bridge, and there was a creek under there, and I was like, this is where I'm gonna live. But then I got lost, kind of thing, and I didn't really know where I was. I was 11. I didn't really know my neighborhood down this road. I never went down it. I was always told to stay away because the houses were kind of ghetto, and the people there were very rude. So I don't know how I thought this was a good idea. So I started knocking on people's doors, asking them if they wanted to adopt me, and obviously that's not the way it works. So that didn't turn out well. I ended up going back home and getting grounded for a couple months, and that was the first time I ever really had a good conversation with my dad about what was going on and who I was and what I was doing with my life. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are really hard for me to talk about. I've never talked about them before, and make sure you guys click that like button down below, and stay tuned for the next episode of Journey. Alright, peace, stem, guys.